Welcome to Inside Celebs. Did you know that Shannon Sharpe has recently been found at the center of a brewing storm after exposing Tyler Perry and Oprah Winfrey for allegedly trying to cancel his popular show? Well, that's the reality. But the question is, what's driving these powerful figures to silence him? And how does Katt Williams fit into this high-stakes battle for control? Stay with us as we uncover the explosive details and the shocking twists that could change everything. As a former NFL star who turned to be a sports commentator, Shannon Sharpe has built a reputation for being unapologetically honest and fearless, both on and off the field. His show, Club Shay Shay, has quickly become a go-to spot for deep, unfiltered conversations with celebrities, athletes, and cultural figures. But what sets Club Shay Shay apart from other shows is its authenticity. Shannon brings out the raw, unvarnished truth from his guests, creating a space where they feel comfortable sharing stories that often stay hidden from the public eye. When you tune into Club Shay Shay, you're not just getting another interview, you're getting a real talk, straight from the source. From the struggles and triumphs of his guests to the untold stories that shape the entertainment and sports industries, Shannon's show pulls back the curtain on the lives of some of the most influential people of today. It's this honesty and openness that has made the show a favorite for viewers who crave substance over spectacle, but it's also what landed Shannon in hot water. His willingness to let guests like Katt Williams and Monique speak their truth, especially when it challenges powerful figures like Tyler Perry and Oprah Winfrey, has turned Club Shay Shay from a popular sports talk show into a platform that's shaking up Hollywood. I know you are wondering, what interview? Well, when Katt Williams sat down with Shannon Sharpe on Club Shay Shay, it quickly became one of the most talked about interviews of the year. Katt brought his unfiltered perspective to the table, pulling back the curtain on Hollywood's hidden dynamics. He didn't just talk about his career. Guess what he did? He took direct aim at some of the most influential figures in the industry, stirring up a storm no one saw coming. One of the most striking moments in the interview was Katt's critique of Tyler Perry. Katt questioned why Perry, a powerful filmmaker, consistently chose to portray female characters in his movies. He suggested that this wasn't just a creative choice, but part of a broader effort by Hollywood to emasculate black men. To him, this wasn't merely a jab at Perry's work, it was a critique of the systematic issues within the entertainment industry, where the roles and images of black men are often manipulated. Katt didn't stop there though. He also brought up the idea of gatekeepers in Hollywood, those with the power to control who rises and who falls. He hinted that Tyler Perry and Oprah Winfrey might be among the gatekeepers, suggesting that they use their influence to maintain control over the industry's narrative. This was a bold accusation, especially considering the power and respect both Perry and Oprah command. The industry took another sharp turn when Katt discussed Kevin Hart. He accused Hart of being an industry plant, someone whose rise to fame was orchestrated by Hollywood's elites rather than earned through the usual grind. Katt questioned the authenticity of Hart's success, pointing out how quickly Hart moved from being relatively unknown to leading major films and having his own sitcom. To Katt, this was a clear sign that Hart was sold out, trading integrity for fame and money. Undoubtedly, the interview was intense. And by the way, even before the interview aired, Shannon's producer had an inkling of what was about to happen. He told Shannon that this would be the talk of 2024, predicting that the conversation would ripple far beyond the typical reach of the show. And he wasn't wrong. As soon as the episode went live, it became the center of attention, dominating social media and generating millions of views. The internet was buzzing with discussions about shocking revelations Katt had made, and Shannon found himself at the heart of it all. But with the viral success came an intense and immediate backlash. The industry was not pleased with the candid nature of the discussion, particularly the criticisms leveled at Hollywood's most powerful figures. The very same people who praised Shannon's show now seemed to turn their backs, and the pressure to cancel Club Shay Shay escalated. Shannon began to notice a shift. Guests who were once eager to appear on his show started backing out, wary of being associated with a platform that has now seemed to be too controversial. But it wasn't a surprise. Katt Williams had warned him that this would happen. During the interview, he made it clear that speaking truth to power comes with consequences, and those consequences would likely come in the form of industry pushback. True to his words, Shannon began to experience just that. Relationships that had been strong began to strain, and the show's future seemed increasingly uncertain as the backlash grew. And even being in the midst of all the backlash, he did not stop. Following the explosive interview, Shannon Sharpe welcomed Monique to Club Shay Shay, another conversation that would send shockwaves through Hollywood. As a fierce advocate for fairness in the industry, Monique brought her own set of grievances, particularly against Tyler Perry and Oprah Winfrey. These grievances weren't new, but the platform provided by Shannon gave them a renewed and powerful voice. Monique recounted how she had been blackballed in Hollywood after her fallout with Perry, Oprah, and Lee Daniels over her treatment during the promotion of the film Precious. She explained how these powerful figures had worked behind the scenes to shut her out of opportunities, labeling her as difficult to work with. It was kind of an orchestrated effort to silence her, making it nearly impossible for her to secure roles in projects or in the industry. What made this interview particularly compelling was Monique's account of her interactions with Kevin Hart. She shared how Kevin initially offered his support after hearing her side of the story. He promised to help mend the rift between her and Tyler Perry, even suggesting that he would executive produce her projects. For a moment, it seemed like Monique might finally get her chance to rebuild her career. However, the hope was short-lived. Kevin Hart later backed out of his promises, with his management claiming there had been a miscommunication. Monique never heard from him again, leaving her to face the harsh realities of Hollywood's power dynamics alone. As Shannon Sharpe continued to host interviews that peeled back the layers of Hollywood's power structures, he began to feel the weight of the industry pushing back. Tyler and Oprah were reportedly not pleased with the direction Club Shay Shay was talking. The interviews with Katt Williams and Monique had stirred up conversations that Perry and Winfrey would have preferred to keep quiet. With no time, Shannon revealed that after these interviews, he started receiving backlash from powerful industry insiders. It wasn't